Hello, we're here to compare the levels of English in Spain and in Europe. So here I have Nardos with me to speak about her English because she's an Erasmus student here in Spain and she's from Germany. She is studying to become a teacher, so let's speak with her. Hi Nardos.
Hello, thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. So are you more comfortable speaking in English or in Spanish?
Literally, I'm definitely more confident in speaking English because I just studied English since I was a child.
So
yeah.
There are English classes in Germany?
Yeah, they are. So I started learning English in school since 3rd grade, but now they're doing it since many years now from 1st grade on.
Mm-hmm. So how are the English classes in Germany?
In general?
Sí. Yes.
There are different competences they try to develop.
Mm-hmm.
The intercultural communicative competence, or even there are listening comprehensions, oral activities they do, and you can see different levels of progressions.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gets harder and harder as further you get.
Okay. So were you surprised by the level of English in Spain?
Yeah, kind of, because we are in Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought the level would be the same, but I could tell very early that it isn't that the same level. I mean, in Germany we also have like people who don't speak very fluent English, but here I think I've met many people that struggle more with English. They do understand it, but they hesitate to speak. I have the feeling. And also, when speaking to them, I have the feeling like it isn't that, just not as a further level that I am used to.
So do you think it's harder for Spanish people to communicate with foreigners due to their level of English?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, definitely. They are very open. I would say Spanish people are very open, more open than Germans, but they are very superficially on one level when it comes to this language. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think they're not willing to understand other people if they don't speak Spanish?
Yeah, most of the time. I cannot say every single one of them, but most of the time I am here now since 2 months already, almost, and the Spanish people are more in their group. So even if I try to connect to them, it's very hard. But in terms of university, I have to say.
Okay.
So I think they are they are a bit afraid of talking in this language with foreigners also.
Did you felt forced to learn Spanish, or did you already know how to speak Spanish?
For me, yeah, I felt forced because my Spanish level wasn't that good before coming here, but for me it was perfect because I'm studying Spanish, and therefore it was perfect to me that I need to talk to the people in Spanish, so otherwise they couldn't understand me most of the time. So for me it was a very good experience until now.
So you're studying to be a teacher, right?
Yes.
So as a future teacher, what do you implement here in Spain to make their level of English better?
I'd say maybe in the school system, right? I would include, I don't know if they do it already here, but I would include more oral activities where the students are forced to talk in this language. Maybe include more group works where they have to talk in this language, and also not only doing exams in written form, but also in the oral exams where they practice their communication skills and their language skills in general.
For example, in Portugal, As with Erasmus students, because we know that Portuguese is very hard to understand, we do make everything in English. But and we facilitate them in that, make them, it's easy for them, right? So here, did you feel that you had facilities because you don't speak Spanish?
No.
No?
No, not really.
Really?
In what terms? What do you mean by facilities?
Facilities, I mean, like, is your, the work they give you, essays, is it less, is it adaptable to the fact that you're not a fluent Spanish speaker?
No, I don't think so. I think they expect us to be on a specific level. And if you do not have this level, they just don't care. I have the feeling. But I have taken classes which I already know from Germany, so I cannot for sure say this, but I have the feeling for people who cannot speak Spanish on a further level, it's very hard for them to study in this university because they expect you to just understand everything in Spanish too. Yeah.
Right. So, lastly, what advice would you give to an Erasmus student that wants to come to Spain?
Definitely, before coming here, take some Spanish classes so that you are not overwhelmed with all this new stuff, but also just let it be and take this experience as it is, I would say, just in general.
Thank you guys for listening. We now know Nardos' perspective about English in Spain. If you're an Erasmus student, you should probably get some Spanish classes before coming here. Thank you very much.